What's up, everyone? As we hurtle towards the first eviction of Big Brother 26, things are changing hot and fast. Yesterday, Kenney wanted to quit, but now he might be trying to save his ass. Plus, Lisa takes a dip in the pool, not of her own accord, and we discuss who is going to be voted out on Thursday night. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Now, right before we get started, if you are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. I had loads more subscribers come through yesterday, and I just want to thank you all so much for that. It means the world to me. So let's make it 2 days on the trot. Please hit the subscribe button. It takes all of 0.2 seconds, and I do updates every single day, so you can make sure that even if you have a busy schedule in your day, you can stop by here for 10 minutes and find out everything you need to know that's going on in the Big Brother house. So hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, because that really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Click, 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 click. Tom ASMR coming soon. Question of the day now, folks, and this is the part of the day where you can have your say in what you think is going to happen in the house or what you want to happen in the house. So the question of today, and let me know in the comment section, is if Matt, Kenney and Chemo are on the block by the end of the week. That's not true though, because the BBAI arena is going to happen. Basically, out of those three, out of Matt, Chemo and Kenney, who do you want to be the first boot, the first evictee of BB26? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, while we saw Kenney do everything essentially but try to stay in the game yesterday, he has had a little bit of a change of faith. He was moping around all of yesterday, saying he's feeling guilty that he's not there for his daughter's birthday and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, buddy, you know what you signed up for, man. Like, if you want to be there for your daughter's birthday, you wouldn't have signed up for Big Brother. It's hard for me to feel sorry for him. Listen, I know people came through in my comment section yesterday and you know, they told me they would fight tooth and claw to have a shot at this game, and seeing Kenney just throw it away for Matt is just embarrassing, and I agree. But just like episode 4 of Star Wars, there is a new hope. Kenney has said that he is actually going to try and win the BBAI arena this week rather than just give up, which is great to see. Now, while I do still want Kenney, this is just my personal opinion, but I still want Kenney to be the first evictee this week. I'm glad to see him actually, you know, not just totally give up, and he wants to give it a shot. So yeah. But the likely scenarios of the eviction is if it's Chemo and Kenney on the block, Kenny's going home, and then in any other scenario where Matt's on the block, Matt is going home. But of course, we know that talks always ramp up on a Wednesday because it's the day before eviction, so campaigning usually intensifies and people begin talking, and that's when flips can start to happen. So today is obviously a key and pivotal moment in the eviction process. Hot off the press, it seems like Lisa and Angela had an argument, but the feeds were cut. The feeds were cut when it happened, but we got context afterwards. Apparently, Angela got into it with, I mean, are we surprised? Angela got into it with someone again. Angela got into it with Lisa and said, yeah, Lisa's a key character in today's video, but she got into it with Lisa, and we know obviously Lisa likes sprinkling her glitter everywhere, and apparently Angela called her Tinkerbell in the middle of the fight and said, I mean, people are saying that apparently she called her Tinkerbell on crack. I don't know if that's true, but then there's also, you know, she said, go sprinkle your fairy dust, Tinkerbell, and yeah, but I'm so annoyed that we didn't get to see it. I'm so annoyed about that. But if this week has been anything, it's been remarkable. It's been chaotic. It's been a million arguments. It's been just classic old school people being petty, saying things like calling someone Tinkerbell and crazy eyes and pushing people in the pool, and you know, which we're going to get to soon. And I love it. It's the first time, I think every single year we all reach and go, oh, this is giving old school, but it's not really. This actually does feel like for the first time we're getting that old school vibe. I know a lot of people have said it's reminiscent of those petty old school vibes of Big Brother 10, which of course is a monumental, iconic season for Big Brother fans, and it is giving that old school vibe, and it's making me very excited for the season we've got ahead. You know, like I've been saying, the first person hasn't even been evicted yet, and we've got all this to talk about. It's rather remarkable. But yeah, Angela and Lisa got into it, and you know, Lisa had said at one point, you know, it compromises my integrity to be associated with you. And she's not wrong, is she? We all know Angela's a bit of a firecracker, and she's a firecracker that sets off without even the spark being lit. So we'll see how long that lasts. But for me, just the old school fan in me, I want Angela to stay in, and I want Matt to stay in, and I want Lisa to stay in, and I want Tucker to stay in. All these rivalries that are brewing, or have brewed already, and are bubbling over the top of the pot. I need all these characters to stay in, because then that's when we get our old school style things. When all these characters stay in, you know, it's when, you know, I know people talk about Big Brother 10, you know, if some people had been cut off super early, then the season wouldn't have given as much. But, you know, the likes of Jerry, Rennie, Mr. Pectacular, you know, Keisha, making it so far, it actually allowed for iconic moments to be born, and I truly believe that's what's going to continue to happen with this season if these characters stay in. So whether you like these people or not, if y'all want an iconic season, we probably want these characters to stay in for a while. Now, a couple of social points that are definitely worth note are the fact that Matt and Mackenzie, MJ, you know, they are continuing to be close. They stayed up quite late talking to each other, and it's definitely going in the direction of, I was going to do something there that I'm not going to do, but, you know, wah, 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 wah. I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. That's the vibe. And if Matt stays in, I'm sure we might get a little bit of, 'cause tonight is the night when to become one, or a bit of hanky-panky, whatever you want to call it. I think I've got my point across. I can stop now. But yeah, that's the vibe that's happening with Matt and MJ. And then we've got, you know, Joseph, Quinn. They've agreed, you know, while they're not like the tightest on the earth, they've agreed to look out for each other, and little things like that can make all the difference, especially when you know, Quinn and Joseph are in the background at the moment, and they're playing well, and there isn't a lot of attention on them. Quinn, of course, has the upgrade power. Joseph is playing well enough that nobody's really throwing his name out. So, you know, if you're in the background and you can make these little connections where people go, I got your back, I'm looking out for you, you know, that can make all the difference. And it's making me all the more confident that Joseph and Quinn are going to make it deeper into the game. Let's add another iconic Big Brother moment to the list of 26, because Tucker threw Lisa into the pool in the backyard. Incredible. Now, while I know a lot of people will probably be going, you know, it's just banter, it's just jokes, we know that Tucker has been hating on Lisa for the past few days. Like, he really can't stand her. And, you know, while I in my opinion, this is what it was. Because Lisa was sitting by the pool, and Tucker, like, bent over, and, like, because they were chatting for a while, and then he just went, psych, and then pushed her in. Lisa definitely took it as a joke, and I think Tucker also played it off as a joke, but to me, that was just his repressed, pushed down feelings coming out, and it was his way of taking it out on Lisa without it actually looking harsh. So pushing someone in the pool can look like a joke, and I genuinely, I don't think they're going to be closer anytime soon. I think genuinely that was just Tucker taking his opportunity while he had it to push her in the pool. But Lisa was all smiles. She was laughing. You know, it wasn't anything malicious. It was, again, what I've been talking about, that pettiness of old school that is just giving us life and making us feel like we're in the old days of BB again. And I could not be happier about it. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching and are having a great week so far. I am going to see, I might have mentioned this, I'm going to see Deadpool and Wolverine tonight, and I am over 2 years in the making. It's like Christmas Day for me. If anybody else is going to see it, let me know. I am so freaking excited. And then I'm excited for the eviction tomorrow night. Everything's just great. Life is feeling good at the moment, and I'm really, really excited. And yeah, I hope everybody else is doing well. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you enjoying Angela's head of household reign? Are you Team Tucker? Are you Team Lisa? Are you Team Angela? Are you Team Matt? Or are you just wanting all of them to stay so we get all those old school moments that keep coming up? Let me know your thoughts right down there, because that's what the comment section's for, okay? It's for you guys, alright? Anyways, I hope everybody is staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.